There is a place where darkness reigns. We've got the power to fight back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Legina Goat, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing it is Cancer and Mercury, having your Cancer and Mercury. So, having Cancer, your Cancer and Mercury, or Mercury Cancer, you will be the type of person. I feel like I'm just getting straight to it, but you're the type of person that's more of like, I really like more affectionate since it's like a feminine sign. Cancer is the moon sign. It rules feminine, so more of like the home thoughts. Or you guys be the type that will nurture your little brothers and sisters or little kids. Like it'll be you're more affectionate to the little ones, or you might think of might becoming like a mom. Like I know Scorpio rising with Mercury in Cancer, but she's not like a mother yet, but she's more of a nurturing. Like she grew up in like a similar background, like me, like always being like the caretaker of the kids. So you guys are more affectionate. You guys are more like nurturing. You'll try to coddle people or try to be more like friendly towards them. Then sometimes you don't because you know Cancer. If you know a Cancer, then that goes without explaining. But you guys don't. Cancer, they more like they can be snappy a little bit. So they're like a crab that could, oh, they're cute to look at until you just go put your hand and like they claw back. So that's what their mindset. Having Cancer and Mercury is more of like, because Cancer and Mercury, you can be like a person that do like if you got like a Capricorn Mercury, you like probably working and like what's the goal? You don't have the goal. You don't have like a goal or a necessary like opportunity. You just do it because that's what you feel like. You're very nurturing. Cancer Mercury is very nurturing. We are Cancer Mercury's in Cancer. You don't think about trying to like one up nobody. You can if you want to. If you feel like somebody's coming at you, but you're more like the one that's more like affectionate. You probably more express your feeling. If you are more like the high vibration of Cancer Mercury, you try to express your feelings. You try to either feel at home. You guys like home comfort of things. You try to help people out their home life, like a Virgo Mercury type. But you guys do try to help people a lot in your Mercury ways. Mercury Cancer, you guys, why not be aware that you might fight or might get into a lot of females? I want to say a lot, just more of like you might have a lot of guy friends. I feel like because it's more like the opposites attract. So if with like Mercury and Capricorn, they more like hardcore. Like nah, you need to do this, you need to do that. You probably more. But the thing is, you can probably do well with females until they get catty. So you guys could get catty back. You like believe in little sub disses and stuff. And because I am coming into like what my actual chart is, like my my real actual birth, so it's like a little different now. So I believe I might be like correct if I like when I study it, go study it. So I kind of get it in that way. Cancer Mercury. So you guys more of like the home life. You will try to want people to feel comfortable in your home, or you try to might quickly try to drink tea or try to chill out, ice cream, or what else with Cancer and Mercury, and you think about being a mother, you want to be the best mother. So I feel like you'll try to take the necessary steps of becoming a great mother, as far as like breaking generational curses and learning how to express yourself maturely and not immaturely. But it might say some things you don't mean to say because a lot of people are sensitive to, especially in this day and age. I remember, and not to try to like bring up any like pronouns, but I remember like calling two girls they, like, oh, what did they say? And then some guy corrected me, talk about, what did he try to say? It was more because he's a Libra. He was more like, oh, now you calling them they now, like they should be like, or what did I say, girls? And I'm like, what are you girls doing, or you ladies, or what are y'all doing? What are they doing? Something like that. And he tried to correct me, but he's a younger generation, because I'm in my late 20s, so he's trying to correct me about certain things, and I'm like, Yeah, you guys, you young people, a little bit too sensitive out here. Okay, so it's I'm like I'm not trying to offend nobody. You can use whatever pronouns, but I'm like it was two girls, and I don't know who said who, so I just called them they. Like it's like okay, like did they actually just say that? Like so you guys are a little bit more. So it depends on, but I have to learn like okay maybe in his generation it's okay. So you guys are quick to like like this, yeah. Like people might think you're slow, but you're just like you baby a lot of people, so you're used to babying a lot of people. Or when they have conversation with you, you're used to babying them. So it's like, and they might think like, oh, you might not know what you're doing or slow or anything. But I'm it's like no. I mean, if it's a kid, you're probably you get more reacts or having conversation is not like a very like they are probably easier to talk to as far as like communicating because cancer and emotions they know how to communicate well with their emotion. They just if you listen or not, if you try to think they're not telling the truth or not. With Cancer and Mercury, they good at flattery. They good at being nurturing, call you baby, sweetie, or darling, or love, or they're more nurturing. And having Mercury and Cancer, the thing is, they might be like more of like try to like it might be like more of an image thing, like because it's I feel like that's more of like you have to be. They think about their image and their character more. I feel like than other signs. They are sensitive in a way too. They might hear things that might come off the wrong way with Mercury and Cancer. Having that in there too. So they know how to think of other people and what they would like. They are the ones that probably get the best gifts because they learned you and they remember the conversation or they try to or they might get like a keepsake um having like like if you're a couple they might try to get matching t-shirts or necklace or bracelets or phone or something. They're more like that. And they are very so it's not like a like oh they will have to do what they have to do like to maintain a job and it depends on their placement and stuff, but they're very nurturing, they're very kind, and they don't try to be like pushy or towards anybody, and that's why they can kind of get a little bit taken advantage of because people will say they don't give them no pushback. And I've been told that too before. I'm like, what you mean you want some pushback? Like, I'm just thinking like trying to be more courteous. Like I understand from your point of view, so I'm not trying to cause trouble. But if you feel like you can try to run over someone, so that's what you might experience more people trying to think they can do that to you or try to feel like oh take your kindness for a weakness, and sometimes people do that. So like with water signs, so you guys, like I said, give the best gifts. You guys are the one that are real the home life. So you probably be more comfortable at home. You probably feel like, oh, I want to go home and check my home if it's okay, I rather hang out versus hang out at home versus being out hanging out. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. But you guys are very, very affectionate until you're not. So you know how to be snarky when you not. You know how to be snarky, like the um Mercury. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but Mercury, no Mercury water placement. So you guys a little bit more coy than others. So if somebody try to piss you off, you don't really like cuss them out or anything, or use profanity as much. You'll try to, like yeah, so what do you want to say? Or some like sneaky jab, like very ladylike, and that's what Cancer and Mercury is. You try to be very ladylike, and you guys are vigilant, fishing and being very ladylike. Even if you're a Mercury and Cancer male, you'll probably feel like, okay, I want to have a big home. I want my home to be. I want to have my family in my home. I want my family to look like probably a certain image. So they try to go towards a certain image in the Cancer excuse me, Cancer Mercury self. So they might like, oh well, I know how to cook. I know how to do this. I'm like, why? Like they more like the guys know how to know. For males, they know how to express themselves. They probably know how to cook, clean, and have their own house. And I think they know how to work as they rise in the high. So they do things to obtain their household. And if they for a woman, then they don't want the woman to be like the woman of the house, and he be the man of the house. They like little things like that. But for a male, sometimes you know how guys can get. Sometimes they can be mean, so snarky a little bit. So if they feel like you're jeopardizing their home life, then they might cut you off in a way, especially if they're cheaters and stuff. So they are the ones that want like a particular person to be the wife at home, and like a woman too, they will want the men to be a particular husband in the household. Um, I don't think you guys want to waste your time. It's a cardinal sign, so you don't mind starting the conversations to be in a sad relationship. You guys are probably most probably possessive of your kids as far as like, I'm their mother, I'm their daddy, nobody else but me. That's how I feel. The vibes. So like, who you think you are? Who you think that you are? So like I understand that like to that T because I feel like who else gonna love you better than me? Well, maybe God, but me. So, what else? What else about an area little Mercury and Cancer? Because I don't want to like turn it off and then like, oh yeah, I should have thought that. So you guys are like very communicative. You probably talk about a lot of nothings, sweet nothings. Probably like, yeah, I'm telling you what you want to hear sometimes. Like Pisces Mercury, they want to be perfect. You guys like, huh? I want to, but when you don't care, you don't care. And it's like, no, I don't care because you probably, I feel like, are the most loyal ones. You can't be unless your husband or spouse, wife, or might feel like they cheating and you might not care anymore. You would probably, but you guys might be quick to might sabotage things in the house. I've seen some people that have done that, or you might notice things in the house. You might be able to fix things in the house, or you might notice like something in your household more quicker than another person in that said household. So you guys just really like chilling in the house. It's not really anything bad to say about Mercury and Cancer. I mean, you guys will strive and protect your home, but it could be a dark side too if you guys take it too far. Too far. You know, I watched this or for number 2, I feel like she's a Mercury in Cancer. She want her husband to be like, I don't know, spoiler. She want her husband to like accept her missing daughter, like when after she did it and her son, the one that did it, and so like it was like, yeah, I can kind of see it because you don't want your other son to go to jail, y'all, and remaining son, but and then you want to protect your husband. But dang, Daniel. Well, if you never see it, you should go watch it. And I wasn't trying to really give spoilers alerts, but kind of see it. But then like, dang. Okay, so you guys are very loving, very kind, very affectionate. You guys are very good at home life. You guys do what's best for your home, and you probably were tested for the fullest. You guys probably good cookers, and if you wasn't, you're learning. And that's all I would say. So thank you for watching my channel. Bye, guys.